Hello, I'm back. Hopefully this time I'll be able to stay. This is Wellness Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Something was going on with StreamYard. I guess they got it right now. Something about they wasn't able to let you go live or either share. So I was trying to go through another platform, but it wasn't able to work out. So I'm back. Today is just I'll be sharing some information about autism awareness. Over here on my channel, I try to put out things for educational, entertainment purposes only. And today I'll be talking about autism. If you don't know what autism is, I will be sharing today. And of course, I have my merch line. This shirt here was made about 2 years ago, but I got a new merch line with autism awareness. I have some for breast cancer awareness, mental health awareness, IBS awareness. I have all those shirts in my shop. If you want to check those out. Hey James, how are you doing? So today is just for educational entertainment purposes only. I'll be talking about autism awareness. How you been doing? Just type the word troopers and your link will drop. How's you enjoying this weather? Well, it's raining out there now. Hopefully my live will stay up. Seems like when the weather be kind of bad, you know how the signals go in and out. Because I was trying to go live on yesterday on my testimony Tuesday. I was able to do a couple of minutes of it. So I was able to get my test results back yesterday. So my test result came back normal. I don't have any nerve damages to my fingers or hands or feet, but I does have weakness in my joints. So, because I deal with chronic pain, I thank God that I didn't have any nerve damages. I just gotta continue to keeping God first and going to my appointments and taking care of things that need to be done. But today I just want to do some awareness, so I'll be reading some things about autism. I don't know if a lot of people know what is autism. And it happens in the world today. It happens to children, it happens to adults. Some people be born with it, some people get it as they get older. So this is for educational. I'll be reading a couple things. I know I did a show a couple of years ago. I had people to come up to share their story about how they live with autism. So if anybody out there that's dealing with autism, if you want to come up and tell me, is it challenging? How are you coping with it? You will be able to come on the panel if you decide that you want to. Well, I'm fixing to read some information about it. Thank you for coming in, James, and whoever is watching. If you want to hit those like button, you can share them out if you would like to. If you want to support my channel, it's up to you. So I'm just going into my content. What is autism? Okay. What is autism? It's a serious development disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact. Autism spectrum disorder impacts the nervous system. The symptoms are the range severity of symptoms can widely common. Symptoms include difficult with communication, difficult with social interaction, obsessive interest, and repetitive behavior. People may experience behavior inappropriate social interaction, poor eye contact, compulsive behavior, obsessive, repetitive movement, self-harm, or persistent repetition of words or actions. Developing learning disability or speech delay in a child. Congenitive, intense interest in a limited number of things or problem paying attention. Psychological, unaware of other emotion or depression. Also come anxiety, change in voice, sensitivity to sound or tick. So that is what autism is, a development disorder that happens when it start out as a baby. Some people doesn't find out till they get a little bit older. So what are the symptoms of autism? Little or no babbling, little or no eye contact, showing more interest in objects than people, appearing not to hear when spoken for directly, playing with toys in an unusual or limited manner, repetitive movements with their fingers, hands, arm, and head. So those are some of the signs of autism. It's not nothing to be ashamed of. It's something that happens, and it's happening in reality. And so my channel, I try to share information. I try to interact with people that does deal with autism or anxiety or dealing with any type of health issues that I talk about on my channel. It's not to judge anyone. It's not to bring no one down. It's not to even look down on someone, because people does go through this in real life. So anything that I put on my channel is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I have relatives. I have a nephew about to get ready to graduate. He deals with autism, but he's very smart and he's very intelligent. And that have not stopped him from progressing. He will be crossing that stage. So don't never feel like if you're going through some type of disorder or some type of problem or illness, don't never feel like that you can't be who you want. You can't do the things that you can. You might be slow about doing it, but you are still able to live. You can live a normal life. You might not be able to be up to date on what other children are doing or what other adults are doing, but that don't stop you from living. That will not stop you from being who you are. I remember having my guests over here, Sherry B. I don't know if y'all remember Sherry B. I haven't seen her lately, but the last time I talked to her, her daughter had been graduated. I think she hadn't got a job, because I had presented them with some nice, beautiful shirts. I don't know if y'all saw that video on the introduction of my other live, what I supposed to been having. But yes, I was able to present them with some shirts. She came up and shared a beautiful story about her and her daughter, the challenges it is to live with someone with autism. Um, all my children, they don't have autism, but it seemed like it commonly happened to boys. Let me check the status on it. Who normally get autism? Let me check the numbers on here. So that's what I'm talking about and sharing today. A lot of people don't like to talk about things that are happening in reality. This is reality. Hey, King speaking. How are you doing? Are you new? Welcome, King speaking with Super Panel. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, of course, and today I'm just doing some awareness on autism. Are you familiar with this autism? Over here, I do a lot of awareness. I try to share information about things that are going on in reality. And I'm talking about awareness for autism. Do you know what autism is, or do you know someone with autism? It's not nothing to be ashamed of. It's a disorder. It's dealing with your brain. You mostly see a lot of children go through it, but they grow into adults. Some children grow into intelligent adults. They have jobs. They still live their lives. It's not nothing to be ashamed of, because it can happen to anybody. I was just reading the statistics or who mostly get autism. If you want your link dropped, then type the word troopers and your link will drop. Okay. They say in the United States, about 4 into 100 boys and 1 in 100 girls have autism. Boys are nearly 4 times. Our boys are nearly 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with autism than girls. So these are the statistics of who normally get autism. They're saying that boys more often get it. I'm reading this, and this is for educational entertainment purposes only. Autism prevalence is reported to be the highest among non-Hispanic white children. Lower in Hispanic and African American Black children are highly variable. Okay. They're just saying about the races or the people that normally get autism. The Hispanic, African American, Black children are hardly variable in Asia Pacific islands. Most intellectual disabilities and delays in expressive language have been observed among Hispanic and African Americans. Hispanic and African Americans are the ones that normally would get it, but maternal nativity and risk factor for childhood autism in the United States population, we observe higher risk of severe autism in children for Black, Central South America, Filipino, Vietnamese mothers, U.S.-born African Americans, and Hispanics compared with U.S.-born whites. For 2 decades, autism prevalence has risen in the United States, now reaches 147 per 10,000 children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. By 8 years of age, in 10,000 children with autistic disorder. The associated disabilities are characterized by an atypical development of socialized communication and present and restricted repetitive interests and behaviors beginning in early childhood. Low SDA prevalence in Hispanic and African American Black children than in non-Hispanic white children, and varies in prevalence for 30 to 210, 10,000 among Asian Pacific Islanders Asians. So I was just reading certificates of who normally would get autism. Is mostly happening in boys. Yes. Okay, let me read something else. Thank you for coming in, King. I appreciate you for that. Hey, Associate Minister, how are you doing today? I was just putting out some information about autism. I've been trying to go live all day, but something was going on with StreamYard. They had to fix the matter, but I'm here just reading the certificate of autism. They said it's mostly affect boys in the United States. And I was just letting people know autism is nothing to be ashamed of. It's a disorder. It's a spectrum disorder. You can still have a normal life. And Terry, if I'm not mistaken, I know you came up once before and shared how you're living with autism. This is nothing that this is happening all over the world, and people should educate themselves more and more about what it is. Like I said, I have nephews, I have relatives that just have autism, and it's not nothing to be ashamed. It's something that you deal with people have to deal with this on a daily basis, and raising a child like that, I know it would be challenging, but as long as God is by your side and He's your Savior, He will guide you and make sure your steps are being directed. But I just want to bring that today because I wasn't able to do much live yesterday because something was going with StreamYard. So today, I guess they had some more issues. It was frustrating not being able to get my content out. So I said, well, today I'll try to put some content out today. I'm not okay. Hold up, Tiara. I'm trying to read. You said that's right. I'm blessed. I'm not in jail cell. I'm not in the cemetery. I'm not in the hospital. Amen. I'm not in a nursing home. I'm not in. Amen for that. I'm not in a homeless shelter. I agree with you so heartily with that. I'm not in a lovely relationship. I don't have to make the kids spend money. I'm a child of God. I'm blessed. I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. That's awesome. And what you said was true. I mean, you don't have to do things in order to fit in with people. That's one thing I don't do. I don't try to follow the crowd. I only be who I am. Whether you like me, whether you follow me, whether you be in my chat, whether you come to my channel or whatever, it's all up to you. I'm not a YouTube pleaser. It don't bother me if you don't come to my channel. It don't bother me if you don't give me a thumbs up, because as long as God is giving me that strength, I will continue to keep doing what I have to do on this channel. And I want to bring some information about autism, which I does bring awareness. I'm going to go back to sticking to the things that I think is important to me and is important out to the world. And doing awareness on things like this, mental health, autism, breast cancer, anxiety, stress. I think all of these things are important, whether people want to hear it or not. One thing I say on my channel, I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I am a YouTube creator, and I try to put things out to benefit myself along with others. Never take my word on anything I say. Read, do your own research. I'm only stating my opinion. I'm only giving out commentary. But my channel is not here to judge no one for anything that you have got going on in your life. And shout out to the ones, hey Big O. Shout out to the ones that are doing the dessert of the day challenge. We're on day 3. Y'all go check out my video. I did one this morning. I had some strawberries and chocolate. You know, I didn't get that many. I just did maybe about 2. I'm still trying to watch this weight, honey. It's getting out of control, but hey, I'm getting there. How you been doing, Big O? I am talking about autism. Do you know anything about it with autism, or do you know what autism is? I'm doing awareness on it. I have some shirts available in my shop. This shirt here was designed. I designed this shirt about 2 years ago, but I have a new design in my shop, so you can check that out. I have awareness for breast cancer. I have mental health shirts. I have IBS shirt. I have different awareness shirts for different months. So April is Autism Awareness Month, and it's also IBS awareness. I have a blue shirt in that, and I did share like a 30-minute video about does anybody in my chat know what autism is? Anybody in my chat dealing with autism? If you'd like to come up and share how you live, how's your daily living with having autism? I know it's a disorder. It's not nothing to be ashamed, but it's something challenging that we see this every day with our children and our adults. It start out, you don't really see the signs until the children get like maybe about 2, 3, something like that. I think you start noticing the different signs in them, but they grow into be intelligent children. They have lives just like everybody else. So the one thing I don't do, I don't judge other folks' children. I don't judge other people's lives. I only put out information that I think would be helpful for me and to my channel. So I want to thank the ones that did come by. Like I said, StreamYard been acting crazy all day. So they finally got it straightened out. So I'm just putting out some content today. Y'all bear with me because I'm still sharing some things about autism. I just want to welcome everybody that did come in. A lot of people think this kind of subject about when it comes down to our health, when it comes down to our mind, body, and soul, they feel like this is nothing needs to be talked about. They might think it's boring. They might, well, she ain't talking about nothing over here. Hey, Tamika, good to see you. I know your son, you have a son, you're raising a son with autism, so I salute you for the things that you're doing. I'm just doing awareness. I know one year you did share how you've been raising your son, and I'm sure that it has been challenges, but I know you are a strong mother and you're doing what you have to do to make sure your son get the care he needs. So I'm just welcoming everybody. Welcome to the channel. These flowers for everybody. I was just reading some information about what is autism because a lot of people don't know what it is. A lot of people just think it's they try to judge people because they have that, but it's not nothing to be ashamed of. You're still loved. You're still a human being. You might not be able to do some of the things that others do, but you're still a child of God, and you're still able to live. And I'm sure Tamika, I mean, like I said, I have relatives that does have it, and my nephew is getting ready to graduate. He's getting ready to graduate. I'm so proud of him, and I know he's going to find a job. And I don't know what type of autism your son. I know you have shared in the comments before. And how is he doing? He's ready for get out of school, and I know it's challenging. I know it's challenging. I know it is. But to be a mom, I salute you for that. I know He probably have his own special need. You might have to cook his own type of food and different things he won't, probably your other children don't want. But I salute you for being the parent you are. I don't know you, but just by you following me and sharing the information you did, I think I salute you for being the mother you are. I think you are a good mother. So I'm saluting you today for that. Um, because a lot of people mentally probably can't handle raising children with special needs, and you have to really pay attention to them. You got to know what are their needs and what they got to do to, because they want to be just like all the rest of the children. I think you are a good mother. You keep doing what you're doing. I see him grown up to be a handsome young man. He's good with art. He likes to entertain us. You know, he started off how he started. Reason we knew something was going on because it took him a long time to talk. When your children be born, they do the little things they do when they born. They make little noises, but as he got older, we noticed he didn't really start talking until he got like 3. And I have another relative that dealing with autism. He don't talk at all. He just make noises, and he have to have someone with him at all time. So some children are able to talk and communicate and tell you what they want and what they don't want, and they are able to have a life, have a job, go on with their life. And I salute people that are strong-minded and that are doing those things. Like I said, I think you are a good mother. You keep doing what you're doing. My hat goes off to anybody that is dealing with autism. Like I said, I'm not a nurse or a doctor. I'm only a YouTube creator. And hey, Miss Key, how you doing? StreamYard finally came through for me. I guess it's something with what's going on with it. I'm about to drop them. But it was something dealing with the streaming. They wouldn't let people stream or share, because I did want to share something. Let me see, can I get it in here? How your day going? I would just salute Tamika for being a good mom, for being there for her baby. Anybody that's raising someone with autism, I know it's challenging. I know it's challenging. I see the news. I have read things about autism, and there's a lot I still don't know. But I know one thing: people shouldn't judge no one with it, because they are human beings just like everybody else. And they were saying the statistics said it mostly happened in boys. Boys normally get it. It's like a developing disorder that happens concerning their brain. It deals with their communication and way of doing things. Like I said, I have a nephew that doesn't talk at all. I mean, I have a cousin that doesn't talk at all. He go to regular school. They just, he have to have people there with him at all times. He got so big. I just said, see just how they have grown up to be the young man they are. I want to ask Tamika. I know she don't like to come on the panel, but I would love for her to come up here, because I want to ask, is it hard for children with autism to be in schools with other kids? How some kids might try to make other children feel bad about things what they go through. So I'm just gonna ask you a question, Tamika. Do your son have a hard time being in public schools, or do people try to bully him, or do they try to make fun? Your son is at a good school that respect what people are going through? Because some schools and some children can be so hateful, And that's one thing I don't like for a child that is either grown up that's got some type of disability, that people would try to take advantage of them, or they'll try to make fun of them, or try to make them feel better than what they are. Oh, sometimes they do. Okay. I know that you probably have to, like, I don't know if y'all remember when Sherry B was on here. She was talking about how the children would treat her daughter, and she had to go to the school. And I think that is so awful that our children have to go through these kind of things, because they are born into these type of disorder. It's not like they know that they was gonna be like this, but they are blessed and they are smart. And my heart goes out to children that I know they are doing the best they can, and I see that other children make them feel less than what they are. Don't make a child or make an adult feel like, look, because you can't go out there and play ball or basketball, or can't do some of the things or interact with public like that. That's good. That is so good. I mean, that's what they got those schools counselors and stuff like that for. But there are some cruel people out there, Tamika. Autism. There are some cruel people out there. But that's great. That's great. I know you strong at it. I mean, I'm a mom, and I feel for any parent that have to go through anything like that. I feel for any parent, because I'm sure, I don't know if your little boy is the baby or the oldest. I'm sure people would have children with autism, and they have other children. I don't know if the other children might have going through the same thing. And I know it would be kind of hard to be able to, because you have to make sure your children be taken care of, no matter what they have. And you don't want to make sure you leave your children. You don't want no other child to feel like, look, because I got this going on, I should be treated different. And I know you probably treat all your children the same, Tamika. You probably show more attention, or your child with autism probably have to get more of your attention. It's the last child, okay? And I'm sure that I'm sure that you have to just be there. I mean, you probably have other children, but your baby. That's your baby. And I understand that. Oh, you did? I couldn't find it. Terry, anybody want to come up? I think y'all, it is Autism Awareness always in April. It's always in April. I'm gonna have to go get the link. If anybody want to come up and share anything about autism, especially if you know someone living with it and how they're able to cope. I know, Tamika, I would love for you to come up here, but I know you ain't gonna come. If you come up here, it would make my day. It would make my day, but I don't think I never see you on nobody panel. Do you go on people panels? Terry, if you want to come up, you can. But yes, this live here supposed to came on earlier today, but something was going on with YouTube. Something was going on with the program. So yeah, I know. I know, Tamika. I know. I understand it. Hey, Latoya, how you doing? I'm over here just doing some awareness of autism. Y'all know what autism is. This is for educational, entertainment purposes only. And this is my shirt from 2 years ago. I think I sent Tamika's son. What did I send your son, Tamika? Was it a water bottle? I forgot what I sent y'all, but I did. I sent out some t-shirts to people that you said. I've been so frustrated trying to go live. I couldn't get my live right yesterday because of connection. Oh, it was a water bottle. Do he still have his water bottle? Do he still have it? I made another design today because this design here was 2 years ago. I got awareness for mental health. I have uh breast cancer awareness, IBS. I'm with Spread Shop. Anybody want to check those out? I think I gave Terry a water bottle too. I think I gave him a water bottle that year when y'all came up. Terry, do you see the link? How you been doing, Latanya? You been doing okay? Okay, be careful out there because they said we're gonna be bad weather again. Yes, April has a lot of awareness, so I'll be just sharing information about autism, IBS, and stress management. So that's what I'll be doing on Wednesday. That's why I'll be doing awareness for that. And I also have my shirts available. Anybody want to check those out? Terry, that's a link because I know you say you autism. Like I said, some people don't be aware they have it until they get. Some parents don't be aware that their child have autism until they get older. Tamika, you know I'm asking you all these questions, girl. You know I'm at to slide you off some. So what age? And I think I asked you that when I talked to you before. You up, Terry? What age did you find out about your child having autism? Because I was reading that a lot of people don't. Well, hold on, Terry. Is you up, Terry? There you go. How you doing?
Too blessed to be stressed.
All right, then. This is autism awareness again, Terry. I know you said you I was asking Tamika what age did she find out about her son? Cause 4, 5, or 6. Okay. Cause my nephew, we noticed that he didn't talk right. We know children do be delayed. They do be delayed and stuff. But he didn't start talking. I think he might have started talking when he was about 4. About 4. But like I said, he getting ready to graduate. I'm so happy. He getting ready to graduate. He's good in art. I'm so proud of him. So how you been doing, Terry?
Been doing all right because this is the second time we talked about this particular subject. Because last
Mm-hmm.
year, me and Tamika had, interview we did on autism awareness last year.
Girl, you know that. Yeah, I know. I said I forgot it was last year, wasn't it? Because the year before was Sherry B. You know Sherry B. She had came up last time. Um, yes. Like I said, a lot of people they don't like to talk about these kind of things because they think it's like sad or they think it might offend someone. But like I said on my channel here, we are not judging no one because it happens. This is reality. This is what people go through. You see what I'm saying? When I talk about things like this is going on in reality. So, and like I said, I got relatives and people that going through it and they living a normal life. And look at you, Terry. So when you was a
I'm a
child,
hundred.
so look,
I'm 100% normal. Because like I say, everybody
that's
prior, clay is made differently. Because listen to the gospel song, "You are the potter, I am the clay."
mm-hmm,
It's just that my clay has been arranged in a different way.
mm-hmm. So Terry, okay, when did your parents or okay, I think I asked you this last year, I believe. Did your mom them tell you I know you found out when you got a little bit older. Did you ever ask question about what's going on with me? Or did your parents come out and just say, you got this going on? How did you learn to know that you had autism? I'm sure the doctor told you, but did your parents let you know about it in the beginning or what? Hold
Because I
on, my
basically
daughter
found out
calling.
through a
I'm back. What you were saying, Terry? Yes, you live a you. Hey, I think you living an awesome life.
without-
I think you're living an awesome life. But what I was asking Tamika when you was going, I'm asking you when you was going to school, did you have a hard time in school? Did children try to bully you? Did they try to make you feel bad? If you don't remember, can you tell me about that? Do you think was anything that you had to? I know it was challenging, but just tell me about that.
because it basically was, a challenge with, learning. But I was, special education classes in resource. But I did so well in resource that by the end of the fourth grade, they said I no longer needed it. And at Coral Lake Elementary, I was one of the first students in resource to actually make the honor society.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
But but
amazing.
one but But what I'm saying is, like I said before, what you had, that live stream about honoring, women in your life. My third grade
Uh-huh.
teacher, Shirley Ann Price, hands stayed so much on my butt, it looked like part of my anatomy.
Wow, and that's good that you had somebody out there to push you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know you, but I from being in my chat the last 2 years. But it has been 2 years since you've been over here with me. About 2 years now,
Yep. Yes,
something
ma'am.
like that. I think that you are intelligent. You know a lot about. I can tell that you. In other words, I could say, was you a computer quiz? Were you into? Are you into like working with computers and electronics and things like that? Did you have what was one of your
Yes, ma'am.
favorite things you liked it in school? Go see who on the door. Who is it?
Yes,
Go, who is it? All right, that dog got to having a fit. Um, yeah. So you did work with computers, and what was one of your favorite things you liked to do as a child that you still do now today?
coloring, drawing, communication, inspiration, and having a good two-way conversation.
Mm, okay. Like I said, from the while that you've been in my chat, I think you're intelligent. You can figure out things. You good at trying to in other words, analyze. You seem like you know how to analyze things. And I noticed too, they were saying like you like to do things and like in other words, oh, you be telling me, Georgia girl, do I have your do I have your um schedules right? Because I noticed you like to do things in order. Put it that way. You like to have things like line up the way, like say, look, you come in, this is what you're gonna see. In other words, you have a pattern. So do you have it set up, or you say you have it on your tablet like that, or you can just go
Because I
to it?
have
Because
it
I've been saying
on because I
I'm like,
basically have it in two places. I have it the Google G board, and I have a bunch of definitions set up. So things I say the most often, I can just type in and
that's
paste it into
true.
the chat. And the second part is for each channel I moderate for, I have a separate
Mhm.
Google Keep file with their actual schedule. So all I do is come into the live stream and copy and paste from that backup file.
Yeah, because I was like, Terry, I don't want you doing all that typing. So I'm glad that you got
That's
it
a
in a
copy
way
and
where
paste
you don't
job.
have to do that.
That's a copy and paste job.
That's real
All I do is open up the Google Keep note, and then I just copy and paste each block into
simple.
the chat. because the
Miss Ree.
moderator is supposed to
Oh,
support the
oh,
channel they
running in
moderate
the
for.
bed. Oh, y'all done made it back. Hold on for a minute. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hello.
He don't want that.
Well,
I just don't know what I'm gonna do with that girl. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
mm, mm, yeah. Some of the common ways you deal, some of the common ways you deal with autism with a small child is you give them a very structured routine and you allow them to express their emotions as long as it's not dangerous and harmful to them. And one of the things that causes a child, to run off is is a very emotional or stressful situation. So a person with autism, they have a slight problem regulating a lot of outside stimulation. So you have to make sure that the environment they're in is somewhat calm and peaceful because I know it was as a child I wandered off because I couldn't absorb, a lot of emotional stress and a lot of emotional tension in certain situations. Even now, I always say, I do not want any static on my radio. So having autism isn't, isn't a disability. I hate the word disability. It's what we call a physical and emotional challenge. We
Glad
all
y'all.
face
I
challenges.
had somebody to come to the house. You come in your house, you don't want all the background noise. That's why I said when you have in your house, Terry, just mute yourself because you don't want everybody knowing your business. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for talking. Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
TNT, what kind of awareness you doing? We'll check you out. Oh, today we're
Yeah.
talking about autism awareness and Terry. Y'all had seen him. Y'all see him over all the time, and he just telling you about some ways he been coping and he living. He living his life. He's living his life. That don't stop him. Y'all, I'm live. See what she want. Y'all don't make up all that noise.
Because
So Terry, thank you for sharing. What you was saying?
the
You
main
said
thing
something
with
like the
autism,
common ways. Huh?
the main thing with autism is a person really doesn't know how to receive outside stimulation and regulate their emotions. So that's why I try to stay away from a lot of the emotionally charged situations because that'll cause me to do things I normally would do. So that's one of the things that
Oh,
if you have a child
okay.
who has autism, make sure you don't put them in emotionally stressful situation and you allow
Mm-hmm.
them to express themselves in a natural way as long as they're
Okay.
not harming themselves.
Oh, so have you ever been in a situation like that? Emotionally.
I be because I be
Okay.
with them all the time, and I tell my family all the time, I do not
Uh-huh.
want any static on my roof.
You got what?
I don't want any static on my radio.
Oh, okay. I hear you, Terry. What you gonna do if you have static on your? They'll
I
they'll
might
see a
end up
sign they
saying
won't
something
like.
that I regret. I might end up saying something I might regret and have to apologize
Okay.
for later. So
I understand that.
I'm gonna be like a soldier and not like a warrior. A warrior will fight
Uh-huh.
any battle that is alone. A soldier
Yeah.
will pick and choose which battles they're gonna fight. So if I can de-escalate a situation, that'll make it better for me and the other
Mm-hmm.
person.
Oh, okay. That's true. Sometimes you might, say stuff. That's why I said sometimes you might say something that you might that you ain't got nothing to do about if you have autism or not. You might say something to somebody that you might regret later on. That's just life. Because sometimes people be taking you down, and sometimes you just have to let them have it. Sometimes you have to let them have it, Terry. But then sometimes you can walk away. It all depends on what the situation is. She
Learn,
said,
I say this all the time. Learn to be a soldier and not a warrior. A warrior
okay. Yeah,
will
let's keep
fight
Thick
anybody.
Baby in prayer too. She had surgery
Yeah?
yesterday. She one of my members. Let's keep her in prayer. Thick Baby, I'm gonna text her later on. Hope she have a full recovery. She had texted me and emailed me and told me she was having surgery yesterday. Thick Baby, you are in my prayers. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Y'all keep in prayer. And then TNT, I'll be praying for you that everything's go well. I just thank God, like I was trying to tell y'all my testimony yesterday, but the volume, whatever was going on. But I thank God I got my test results back for my nerve study. It didn't show no nerve damage, but it did showing that I does have some weakness in my joint. So I gotta start going back to my rheumatologist. They probably give me more shots. But I just thank God that I don't have nerve damages. I can lift my hand up, but it just, you know how you be doing certain things. Like when I try to grip stuff, my hand be hurting then, and then when I try to lift my leg, I'm slow by doing that. So I have joint issues and they swells a lot. So I got an appointment coming up, but I thank God that I don't have to have no type of surgeries right now. They wanted to do surgery on my shoulder, but I done put it off for over a year now. I just can't go through all that, but I try not to lift nothing heavy. I try to just, I maintain. You see what I'm saying? I maintain. And I thank God for his grace and mercy to keep on watching me, keep on guiding me. And I thank him being able to give me the strength to sit up in this chair and share the information that I can share. And thank y'all for all y'all support. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I have relatives that do have autism, and I know it's not easy. Like Tamika, I salute her. Let's give Tamika some flowers, y'all. She's raising her son, and I know I forget how she said how her son was, but I'm sure that it's challenging raising a child in this day, in this world, because we know how cruel people can be. But she said she handled it when things like, I guess, when children have tried to bully her son or try to make her son feel bad about anything. Who food you get? You better ask for it while you up there grabbing. I'm sure that she knows how to handle. He's 12. Okay. So he like in what, junior high? What is that, 12th grade? He's in middle school, junior high. And I know the older he get, the things probably gonna get maybe, but he got a strong mom like Tamika on his side, and I know that she's gonna be there every step of the way. Look how Terry is. He's up a young man, he doing what he do. And like I said, I salute anyone that is you almost home. Okay. Yes, it's stormy here too, y'all. It's stormy here. Thank God my connections at steady pace right now. Yes, I don't know. This weather is so strange. The eclipse came. It was sunny. Now it's storming. We're all here in the 7th grade. Okay, but I'm okay. Yes, my nephew is. I can't wait to see him walk across the stage. Like I said, we had noticed when he was smaller. We had noticed when he was smaller that it took him a long time to talk. Terry, did you probably don't know? Did it take you a long time to talk, or did your mom say that you talked it at like at a later age, or you don't know?
No, they just told me the opposite. Be quiet.
Oh, You probably you probably talk too much, did you?
Yeah,
You
man.
probably talk too much, did you? Oh,
Yeah, man.
Lord.
But
So
now I regularly want to have something important to say, and that's why I love these different types of panels because people, have a preconceived notion of what something is, and I always
yeah,
tell people if you're gonna shock the world in a positive way, not in a negative way.
yeah, I understand that. And this is
Yeah.
not just something new. This is something go on. It's happening in the United States every day. One out of so many children are dealing with this, and they said it'll affect boys the most. I don't know why it'll affect boys the most, but that's what the statistics say. It'll affect boys the most than girls. So yeah, so I just want to talk about it some and share some awareness. I'm glad that you and Tamika always come over when I does talk about it because y'all know more about it than me. Y'all can tell me things about autism that I don't read about, but I always try to read myself and see what it's about. So it's like it's not nothing to be ashamed of for one thing. You're still a child of God. You still can do the things you can do You might not be able, like his son, like one of my cousins, he still don't talk. And he about what, 16 now? Now he got the kind where he don't talk, but he shows emotions. He does show emotion. He does things, and they have to keep him. What?
Oh,
What? Hold up.
yeah. But autism is nothing to talk about being a disability. It's just another way that the great Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit has arranged a person's clay. And I said before and I say it again, it takes many different colors to make a rainbow. Who says that one color is any greater than the other? If we all thought the same, there'll be no new innovations or discoveries. And and
Absolutely.
and, and and a person with autism is just as equal as anybody else. We all have different gifts.
Right.
Autism just allows a person to focus on something with more attention and detail. Look at Ray Charles. He was blind. Look at Stevie Wonder. He was blind. Look at Helen Keller.
Yes.
They all inspire the world to do something great be, because what the world thought was a broken person, God used them to change the world in many wonderful ways. And like I said last year, you are the author of your life. What do you want your obituary to say? And I don't want anybody defining what I can and cannot do.
Yeah,
The only
that's
person
true.
who has control of that is the great Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. Other than that, I'm turning down the noise and I'm turning up the voice of God.
Amen. You better say it. I approve everything you said. No matter if you have autism, if you have anything going on with you, you're still a child of God and you're living. You're here. You're here. God, when God stood, when let me tell you, when God on that cross, when God was on that cross, he did not pick certain people he wanted to sacrifice his life for. He did it for who, Terry? God did it for
All,
who? All of us.
A,
He didn't go out and say,
L,
I want to do it for
all.
the white. He didn't say, I want to do it for the black. He didn't say, I want to do it for the Hispanics or whoever. He did it for the whole world. God gave his only forgotten son for the whole world.
And you
So
can
when a
read
person
Isaiah
like
chapter verses 1 through 9. The great Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit took the sting out of death, and he said on the cross, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
what they do, amen. And there's a lot of people like that. They do things like when they try to bully others and when they try to make others feel bad. You know, yes, we have to forgive them because some of them don't know what they're doing. We don't have to deal with them, but we can forgive them and move on. You see what I'm saying? I don't try to hold grudges against nobody. But if I don't deal with you, you don't see me around you. That's just me. If you don't deal with me, if I don't deal with you, just stay out my way. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, cause you ain't gonna be everybody cup of tea, and everybody ain't gonna be your cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I'm not here to judge nobody for what they go through and what they do in their life. If you're doing something that you shouldn't do, you'll take that between you and God. You see what I'm saying? That would be between you and God. When people come to my channel, I want to make sure they be treated with the respect they deserve. If anybody on my panel come on my panel like you, Terry, I would never let another person come up here and disrespect you or judge you or say something negative or say anything bad about you, you or anybody that I'm connected to, because I am the owner of this channel. I run this ship. I'm the captain. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I try to treat everybody with the utmost respect, no matter what you're dealing with life. And I be wanting the same thing, the same respect, right?
Exactly, because respect is more than an Aretha Franklin song, and the respect goes both
Yes.
ways in
Well, she made that
relationships.
song there. That is a
Is more
anthem.
than
That is
a
a
Franklin
anthem.
song.
So, I'm gonna ask you a question, Terry. When you was in school, did you have many friends? Was it hard for you to have
I,
friends? You seem like you was an outgoing person. Did you
what I'm
have
saying
friends?
is, I had a lot. I had a lot of friends in school, but I had mostly girls and not boys, because the boys what caused most of the trouble.
Yeah. So you wasn't no bad child. Like you get in
What I'm
trouble.
saying is, I wasn't perfect in school, but like I said, my third grade teacher, Miss Shirley Ann Price, she changed
Mhm.
the whole direction of my academic career. She saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and I tell people, give a person a rose while they are alive, not after a
Amen.
person dead.
Yeah.
Celebrate a person's life
So
and
is
their
your teacher, is she
accomplishments
still
while
living?
they are
Is she
alive.
still your teacher still living?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I had one teacher, she took me up under her wing. She was like my godmother. She used to make sure that make sure I was like my mom had me and five brothers. And she know my mama was struggling and was going through some things. And she always took me shopping. She was the one that gave me my first job. She passed, I don't want to cry. But she was the first one gave me my job, my first job. She took me up on her wing. She every time she went shopping or every time when it came to Easter, she made sure I had my Easter dress and my pretty little hair bow. She made sure my mama didn't have to go buy me a whole lot of stuff because she did it for my mom and she guided me. She showed me how to save, how to make money, how to save money. I was just doing like little housework for her. And she paid me, look, back when we were coming up, 20 and $25 money to her. You know, but coming up to her in my age and time, you get a $20 bill, you think you had some money. So I thank her for guiding me and making me out to be the woman I am today because Miss Melly, and when she died, Lord, no, and my mama knew that she was, how I felt about her. And when they buried her, I want to say some things about her, but she knew how I felt about her. And everybody know that she was just like my mom. I just couldn't get up and just come to say nothing to her, but she knew how I felt about her. She was just like my mom. And I used to just wash dishes for her, rake her yards and stuff like that, maybe fold some laundry. And she was paying me $20 every time. And those little $20 adding up. I thought I had some money, what I'm saying? But these days not Terry, these children don't know that about how to earn money. You hear what I'm saying? They don't know how to
We got
earn money. They always think you're supposed to
we got to
give
be
them.
the
What, Terry?
we got to be the teachers. Like I tell people, we're all farmers in another person's life. We can plant seeds or we can plant weeds. The seeds
Mm-hmm.
are the positive things of life and the light of life. Weeds are the negative things of life and the darkness of life. The question is, what are you planting in another person's life? We can't go around saying that a child doesn't know. If we know, we must be the guiding light and lead the way.
But it starts at home. It starts at home. It
Exactly.
starts at home. If you teach your children to be respectful, you know how the children now, some of them you can't tell them then. Because I can remember, you know, I used to drive a van to work. I think I shared this before. I used to drive like a big van. I used to take a lot of people to work, make sure they got to work. And, you know, days I didn't even go to work. Guess what I did? I still took those people to work. And a lot of people were like, why you do that? Why you just don't take your vacation? Why you take them to work while you supposed to be resting? Because I felt like it was for me to do it. You see what I'm saying? I used to go take a vacation day, and I used to drive people to work like 40 some miles and go back and pick them up. My vacation day already gone. But one thing they cannot say, that you know what my real name. They cannot say I did not make sure didn't get to work. You see what I'm saying? I put myself for others. And I'm still like that. I'm still like that. I might not have it all.
You like to
I
rock?
might not have much, but if I can help somebody, I'll do it. If I can help somebody today, I would do it. You see what I'm saying? Because I know how I feel to not to be able to get some of the things you want or have some of the things in life that you need. We might not have all the things we want, but we does have what we need, and God makes sure that. That's why we have to just continue to give Him all the glory. And I always used to take this girl, and I used to do things. I used to just do things to help others, and then she had a disrespectful child. Okay, I would make sure I pick her up. One of my riders, she's had to make sure her little baby go to daycare. I'm going out my way to make sure I drop her little child off every morning. I didn't even have to do that. And then the little child want to curse me, want to tell me I don't tell them what to do. You shut up. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? And see, that one of the words I hate hearing a child tell another person, a grown up, to shut up. I hate hearing a child saying no to a grown up. Those are some of the words I hate hearing. And I tell my children, what? I correct them quick. How you been doing, Lynn? I'm just talking about autism awareness today. Got Terry up here. You know, he's just sharing some things about autism awareness. We're just talking about the way children now compared to how we was when we was coming up. Some of the children now, they're not taught how to respect their elders. They're not taught how to be acting in church. You see these children in church now. You see the church, you know, we used to be in church. My mama used to be telling us, when you get up, put your finger up. Don't you just can't get up and walk out the church when we were back coming in. Terry, how well you coming up, Terry?
Because
Your
the
grand
one thing is,
you gotta have that.
my mother, my mother was an usher in the church, so
Uh-huh.
I know what's going on. Because I'm held to a high standard because I was taught about the church, and my
Mm-hmm.
father, couldn't read, but he was a staunch believer in God. So
Lynn,
I
you
was
wanna come
raised
up? So we're talking about, go ahead, Terry. If you want to
to
come up,
know
we're
and
talking about
more
hold
about
on for a
God.
minute, Terry. Lynn, if you want to come up, and we're talking about the challenges that people have to, like if you raising a child or someone that's raising a child with autism, I know it's challenging, but like I was telling Tamika, I don't know if you know Tamika Davis, her son, she has a son with autism, and I was asking her how challenging it is and how do the children treat him at school. I have a nephew, he's getting ready to graduate, he's doing so good, y'all. He's good with his artwork, and you know, we can't judge people for what they're born with or what come upon them, you still shouldn't judge them because children with that there's some smart children. Look at you, Terry. I already tell you, I think you are real smart because I see how you be breaking down stuff. And if you want to come up and share, how is it challenging? You can put it in the chat. Is it challenging for you to see your granddaughter being in that spectrum? Is it hard or is it okay? Y'all managing? And Tara just sharing some things about. I was talking about how children be acting in church. What you said? How your folk used to be? Your pastor? Okay. How you say y'all was in church and how your mama used to do you? They know you know not to cut up in them old Baptist churches back in the day. They'll go outside.
Yes, ma'am.
Them mamas ushers are gonna take you out that door. Them ushers will take you out that door. Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
But these days, these children have their iPads, their phones in the church. And you could tell them, turn your phones down. Don't turn your phones on in the church. Shoot, them children be in there playing games and ask one what the message was about. Some of them can't tell you what the message was about. Some of them can't even tell you. How are you, beautiful? How are you? Hold on, man. I can't hear you that good. Hold on. Go down and come back over. Either Terry, you might have to mute her when she talk or something like that. Let's see how that works. Hello.
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
I'm good.
Now you sound good.
Okay. So what you been up to, Miss Lady? This beautiful lady got your hair all braided back. She got a braid twist. How you got it pretty?
It's really crochets.
Oh, that's pretty. It's good to see you. Yeah, I was just talking about autism, and you know, Terry, he said he's autism, and he was just explaining you can live a normal life. I mean, it ain't nothing like you can't do anything. You know, you can't live a normal life. But there are some children that are not able to talk. Like I have a nephew like that. He, you know, but he's a handsome young man, but he still do, but he just don't talk. And some have different spectrums. So I just saw your comment in the chat about your granddaughter. So how you been doing? You can introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are, and if you want to get into it, I'll ask you that question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's muffled a little bit, but it's okay. So yes, my granddaughter is on the spectrum. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I hear you now. You say I heard when you say your granddaughter's on the spectrum. So is it? I just want to ask a question. Is it real challenging?
Yeah, it's challenging. It's very challenging.
Okay. Do you mind me asking how old she is?
My granddaughter is verbal. She's not non-verbal. She's verbal.
Okay, she can talk.
Oh, yeah,
I said, how old is she? Okay, that's great. So, like I said, some people don't find out until they get like 3, 4. Cause you know when they little, you know they do their talking, they do their baby stuff, but you don't notice these things. At least, well, that's what their doctor have said. You don't notice until they get like 4 or 5, maybe at that age. So when they little, you thinking, yeah, they might be delayed a little bit, but once they get 4 and 5, you might pick up on like, yeah, something, you know. But it's not nothing that to be ashamed of. This is reality. This is life. Like I said, I got a nephew finna get ready to graduate now. My other nephew, he does art. I mean, he does some beautiful things with his hands, and he can tell you what, y'all. I'm talking about Jaquari. He get ready to graduate, and he can tell you about a program on TV just like that. Mm-hmm. So, what are some of the things your granddaughter like to do? Do you know some of the things she like to do?
Yeah, she likes like the roadblocks, but she likes blocks. She loves blocks.
Okay. So
Loves
did y'all
blocks. She
notice something?
loves
Hey,
to
Bud Files, welcome in.
she plays with
So
her blocks a lot.
how did y'all know that she had it? Did you pick up on the signs or you just knew it? How did you knew that your granddaughter had autism?
I picked up on it because I have a daughter that's mentally challenged, so I picked up on it before they picked up on it.
Okay. Okay. So for having a grandchild like that, what would you tell a parent or someone that's out there? Because a lot of us can't handle things like that. Like that don't mean something wrong. That don't mean you should love your child any lesser or anything like that. You still supposed to love your child, be there for them, make sure they have what they need. So what would you tell a person that would say, I don't think I can handle raising a child with autism? What would you tell them for someone that I'm sure that you have your time with your grandchild? What would you tell them?
I think patience is probably the best thing you can have, because if you listen to my Mental Health Mondays, I always talk about autism and the different
Yeah,
types
I have seen your
of
show.
what people
Just
understand. There's so
laying up
many
here,
different types of
everybody.
autism. Yeah, it's a lot of different types of autism. You can be on the spectrum, you can be nonverbal, you can have a lot of other stuff going on. You know what I mean? So it's no one. That's why they say spectrum, because it's so much those kids can do and go through. Now, some like my granddaughter, she walks, she talks, she's verbal, she's all that. She is probably a little bit on the spectrum because of the behavioral. Because what a lot of people don't understand is we are the parents are raising their children different now. What we let our children do, they do differently. So I think some of the kids
That's
are
what I was
also
just
being
saying.
mislabeled. I think a lot of kids are being mislabeled because it has a lot to do with their behaviors.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
a lot of the behaviors.
So when you said like their behavior, I know it deals with their emotions, right? It's deal with their
emotion because they tend to rock, or they have something that they do that's a little different.
Yeah.
But I kind of knew early with my granddaughter. So I had my daughter to have her go to a neurologist. And that's when the neurologist told her. And of course, my daughter, which when you find out something is going on, you freak out first, being you. But by her having me, I knew how to redirect her and talk to her about it. And if my daughter has any issues, I'll just take my granddaughter. She's like feeling overwhelmed or anything, I'll take her and spend time with her. I'll take her to the summer or something like that.
You sound a little muffled. I hear you, but you sound. I hear you, but you sound a little. You sound a little muffled, yo. I can hear you, but
sound muffled. I don't know what's going on.
Do what now? What you say now?
You want me to come out and come back again?
Yeah, try that, because I heard.
Okay.
I heard most of it. It just sounded a little bit muffled.
Okay.
We got Lynn's life lesson up here, and we're talking about autism. Hey, Wellness Bugle Mama. Hey, Bud Files. Welcome in, y'all. This April is Autism Awareness Month, and I'm just putting out some information about it. Is for educational entertainment purposes only. And Terry was up here, and we got Lynn lesson just talking about the challenges of raising children with autism or either living with autism. Like I said, we all are children of God, and over here, nobody get judged for anything what they do in their life or what they got going on, because God love all of us. No matter what we're going through in life, God does love us all. So Lynn was telling me about her granddaughter. She noticed the signs with her granddaughter. Sometimes we don't have to go to the doctor to know when we know something going on with our bodies, with our minds, with our everything like that. You can pick up on those type of things yourself. So she was just saying she noticed her granddaughter, behavior and different things. Like she said, she noticed her rocking and You know, because they have certain things they do when they does have autism. Some rock, some do repetitive things with their hands. There are things that you can notice that can tell that either that it's autism or it's something else. So anytime you see your children, that's why I said pay close attention to your children, see what they're doing, see if they're having any kind of struggles, anything, or watch them carefully to know, you know, for you could pick up on those things, because you don't want your child to be somewhere at school and they have like something like that going on and they don't really understand what's going on, and then someone else could be cruel to them and make them feel bad. But if you know what's going on, you could explain it to your child, you could explain it to your family members. So over here, we're not to judge anyone, we're here to lift someone up, we're here to do awareness on things that are going. Terry, I don't know what happened. We're doing awareness on things that are reality, what's going on around the world. And autism is one of the things that we face daily. 1 out of 4 or 5 girls and boys are experiencing this, and it's mostly affect our boys. We got Terry up here. Terry said he's autism, and he have shared his life story to me last year. You can check out the video, the live from last year. We also had Tamika in the chat. She was sharing some things about her son, and we had Lynn up here. I could hear her, but I think it was just a little muffled. But if she come out, we'll just make it out. But I appreciate her for coming up, sharing the information she did about her granddaughter. And y'all make sure y'all check her out. Make sure y'all check her channel out, Lynn's Lesson. She's a very positive person. She does a lot of mental health topics over there. On Mondays, you can go to her channel. You'll see some of the things that she does talk about on her. You still here? Okay. You happy with your homework? Did you hear what Lynn was saying about her granddaughter? Did you hear what Lynn was saying about her granddaughter? I don't know. She went back down. Do you know Lynn Lesson? She said her granddaughter is, I'm finna put her link in the chat. I want to make sure everybody connect with her, because she be doing a lot of things about mental health on her channel. She does a lot of different things on her channel, matter of fact. But I know she talk about mental health a lot. Yeah, okay. You know, it's bad weather and the connections probably ain't working that good. But I thank you for when you came up and shared, and you have gave some good information, because I noticed my cousin son, he doesn't talk, but he does do like rocking, and he do a lot of things with his hand. But they're able to understand what he wants, and he'll put out things what he need. But he was in church one day, and everybody was telling him, "Don't you know?" She took him out. We was at a funeral, right? We was at his grandmother's funeral, and his mom took him out. Yeah, the connection is bad. Yeah, it is. But I appreciate you. Maybe another day you could come up and share. But I salute you and all the mothers, the grandparents, anybody that's out there raising someone with autism or going through autism. I salute y'all, because I know it's different and I know it's challenging, but I think y'all are doing a great job. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Lynn. She does a lot of, I'm looking at your channel. She does a lot of, I haven't been seeing anything you did lately. Have you been doing anything lately? You did some 7 hours ago about self-care. Okay. I wasn't getting any notification. Let me make sure I got my bell on. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Lynn. She just like me. She try to put out information and things. Yeah, because the weather is you welcome. You my sis. Yeah, I'm looking at your you did something wind down Wednesday. I'm looking at that now. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support her all the way around the board. She put out some positive information. She talk about mental health and everything over there. See, I didn't get no notification. See, this connection been acting up all day. I supposed to been went live earlier today, but something was going on with StreamYard. I'm watching your Wine Wednesday. I got it on my other device. I'm watching it now. Okay. You're always welcome over here, but thank you for sharing that with me. And like I said, I have these shirts right here available in my shop, and I also have I did another design with autism awareness also. Terry was trying to come up. The connection must be bad where he at too. It's a storm out. They saying. Um, I'm gonna share you out too, Lynn. I'm gonna share your channel for people can tune in, check out, sharing you out. Cause you always be supported when you come over here. I'm just looking at your you did this 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago. Oh, okay. But yes, is it bad weather where you at, Miss Key? Cause it was thundering and lightning. It was all messed up yesterday. I couldn't do my live yesterday. You welcome. I couldn't do my live yesterday because of the weather and the days. It was awful. Hey, Miss Patty, how you doing? Y'all check out Miss Patty, Miss Key. We're doing the dessert of the day. Thank you, ladies. They are my members, and they're hanging in there with those goodies, y'all. Miss Patty. Ooh, I wish I could have. Miss Patty. I looked at that chocolate ice cream. I want to grab it through my street. Miss Patty, like I said, when I told y'all the dessert challenge, it can be whatever you want. We work so hard, y'all. We work hard on our channels. We work trying to put out that content. We try to do things with our families. We deserve treats. You deserve to treat yourself, Miss Patty. So don't feel bad for eating that chocolate ice cream. I wish you could have gave me one on. Y'all go check out Miss Patty and Miss Key got her Oreo yogurt. Look, it's challenging, but have fun doing it. We got 2 more days. We got 2 more days on the dessert of the day. I think next week is breakfast of the day, something like that. I'm gonna be eating light next week. I'm gonna be having breakfast. It's gonna be some light because I got work to do, y'all. I got work to do. But yes, today I was just talking about autism awareness. And Lynn was up here. Lynn Lesson was up here. She was just telling me about her granddaughter, deal with got autism. Terry was up here. And I was talking to Tamika in the chat. So I salute all 3 of those for being who they are. For Terry, he's living with autism. Tamika, she's raising her son. Lynn, she has a granddaughter. And I salute them for being the parents and being who they are, the grandparents, for helping their children. Like I said, it doesn't matter what we have. We all are children of God, and we all got lives to live. So no one on my channel judge no one for anything that you have. Because I have anxiety. I got health issues. I got a lot of things going on with me. And y'all see I stay at the doctor. I just too long got my test results back from my nerve study. Thank God I don't have any nerve damages, but I does be in pain a lot. And so I got to, and that was one of my goals this year, to focus more on my health. And that's what I've been trying to do. It's be challenging, y'all. It's a challenge, but I have to stay focused, because if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to. Because something happened to me. Y'all see me up here. Something happened to me. Only thing y'all gonna do is go to another creator. Only thing else, they just, Georgia girl just kept her going. She knows she need to sleep out herself. I always tell people, make sure you take care of you. Take care of you. The social media, all this stuff can wait, but make sure you fine. You can always watch the replay. I always tell my members, I always tell my moderators, if you can't come to my channel when I first come live or be over here when I'm on, just check me out on the replay, because I know you have life outside of YouTube. I know you have your own channel. I'd rather you do what you got to do to make sure you fine. You would always check me out. That's just how I am over here. Yes, Miss Pat, I got joint issues. I'm gonna try to do the walk on the walk challenge, but I won't probably be. Look, you be stepping, Miss Patty. Like I said, I can watch you all day. You and Miss Key now and Fugal Mama. I salute all the ones that out there just doing their thing. My doctor says it's good that I walk, but my knees ain't right, and I'm doing everything I can to keep from having all these surgeries. I supposed to have surgery on my shoulder, but I didn't put it off for so long. I just try not to lift that thing heavy because I don't want these people to keep on cutting on me. I done had them to poke on me enough. So I just pray. I pray to God. I pray daily. I said, God, give me the strength. I try to do things and I try to include people in things what I'm doing. I don't want y'all to be telling, oh, how can Georgia girl tell us what to eat? Then one thing I won't tell nobody what to eat, drink, nothing. I know what I gotta do. And I just said, why not include other people? So it's fun and it's also educational. Thank y'all. Woo. I tell you, it be rough now. It be rough. But I thank God daily for his grace and mercy. And I appreciate the ones that does come over. But yes, get back to autism. Like I said, Terry was up here, but I think the connection's so bad. Lynn was up here. Y'all make sure y'all check out Lynn. She do a lot of talks over there about self-care. She talk about mental health. I think that's why we connect the way we do, because we talk about some of the same things. And a lot of those things are very important. Mental health, self-care, all those things are important. No matter what people say, your self-care is important. Taking care of you is important. And so, yeah, he was up here. He was sharing about, I was asking him as a child, did people treat him different because he had autism? Because I know there's some cruel people out in the world. Because I was asking Tamika, her little boy is 12 years old. So let's salute Tamika today, y'all. Let's give Tamika some flowers. Let's give Lynn some flowers. And let's also give Terry his flowers for being who they are. Tamika raising a 12-year-old, and she told me she's listening, but she's helping him with his homework. Cause you at the door. And she was just telling about it has been challenging raising a child with autism. But I told her I don't know her, but I think she's a good mother. I think she's a good mother. And I was just asking her, how do the children treat her child at school? You know, because there are some cruel kids out there. Come open the door. Come open the door, Boosie. Come open the door. Come open the door. Hold on, y'all. So let's So I salute those parents. Like I said, I got a nephew. He's graduating this year, and I think my sister-in-law did an awesome job raising him. You know, even though he does have autism, but he's smart. He does a lot of things with his hands. Like I said, when you have autism, it's just like you do repetitive things. Like Lynn was saying that her granddaughter like to do things with blocks. You know, you notice when children have autism, they does have a repetitive things. They do things over and over. Because he used to make those I don't know if y'all remember those little toys where you can make art with. They made like little Y, and you could shape them up to be like, you could shape them to be whatever you want. Do what my nephew do. He made little characters out of them. He had made me a bracelet one day. I was like, oh, But he's getting ready to graduate this year. I mean, we noticed at a young age that he wasn't talking. Like I said, when you notice things about your children, sometimes you might be like, you know, especially when they're small, when children are small, you notice like, you know, you be like, well, we're going to give them time to see if they're going to talk, going to give them time to see if they're going to walk. You're going to give them time to see if they're going to crawl or whatever. Because, you know, some children do be delayed than others. And some, they'll either do it or they don't. But once they get past 2 and 3 and 4, and they're not doing those things, it's best to get it checked after they pass those ages. Because after 3 and 4, they should be did some of those things, you know. But if they don't, it's best to get it checked out. Yeah. So that's what Lynn was saying. She noticed that about her little granddaughter. I'm gonna have to invite her up here another day and she can just share more information about it. So how's y'all weather? Is it still raining out of June? Yes, it's kind of crazy today. It's like it's storming out there. But I did want to try to put some content out today because I wasn't able to do that yesterday. So I said, Lord, my thing been messing up all day. Stream y'all been messing up all day. I said, Stream y'all, I'm about ready to put you down. I'm about ready to put Stream y'all out. And living with autism as an adult, you know, I know a guy, he's working. I know this guy got a good job. He's working and he's just living a normal life. Even though he's got the spectrum and you really can't tell, but you know, he does have it. They say as kids age into adulthood, they may need more help rather than less than navigating the complex child and demanding world. Potential issues that adults with autism face include difficult forming relationships, managing aspect of daily living, and finding employment, housing, and reliable transportation. You know, they were just saying like adults when they deal with autism, sometimes they might have problems having relationships or having different ways of living, but or finding employment. You know, there are programs out there that can help people that does have autism. They help get people jobs, they help get them housing. You know, if you know someone that's going through that as an adult, and you know they probably having problems trying to have a place to stay or a job, trying to get a job, check in your town to see what kind of programs they offer. Like when my little small town, they don't offer it here, but in the next town, there are places where they, you know, some help people go to school and they have schools to help, you know, because everybody be want to have a normal life. And those are just some of the things that I just want to share today. Like I say, it's for educational entertainment purposes only. You knew after a child, you raise a child like that, and then once they get older and get up in their teen years, and you know everything, you have to adjust with them, because you know as they get older, different things they probably want to try too. So like I said, I know Tamika, I don't know her, but I think she's doing an excellent job with her baby, and you keep doing what you're doing, Tamika. Right here, they say autism traits typically manifest before the age 3. So most new autism diagnoses are in kids. Yeah, that's when they about 3 or 4 when you really just start noticing the changes. And this is for educational entertainment purposes only. If you want to check out any of my awareness shirts, I does have them in my shop. Terry, you back? That bad weather, Terry. That bad weather. It's saying you're not connected, because I'm gonna stop in a few more minutes. I'm gonna give myself another thing. I'm gonna try to go about 20 more minutes. Gonna make that other hour. You back? You had bad weather too?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I know Lynn said she was having bad weather. It's bad weather here. Yes, I was just Miss Patty now was telling you hello in the chat. And I told them to give you some flowers. You can kind of look down in the chat and see where everybody's showing you love. I told them you was up here, which you always does, share about things that you know. And like I said, like you were saying, living with autism don't mean you can't have a normal life. You can still do the things that you want. I was just reading what it said. As an adult, it'd be difficult to have relationships, jobs, but I guess it'd be your choice if you want to have a
It's
relationship,
not
right?
difficult. The thing, yeah, but the most difficult thing
What?
and this is something I learned from Lisa Real Spill, YouTube channel. You can't change another person's eyes. You can only control what you present in front of them. What they choose to see is up to them. The question is,
Absolutely.
when you look in the mirror, what do you see?
Yep, exactly.
Because what I'm saying is a person can have a label all day long. That doesn't
Uh-huh.
mean you have to do what they say.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I say I don't agree with that. You know, I'm reading this article right here. I don't agree with that because I feel like people can manage just like everybody else. You can, like they said, it might be difficult with your living arrangement, like the job, getting jobs as a adult. I know a lot of people. I know a guy now. He working, but he had to end up having heart. Some did to his heart, but he had a job, and there are programs out there. I don't know if it's in your state, but there are some states where help people with jobs, help people with schooling, and do that. Do they do stuff like that in your area? Or you heard of some programs to help people with stuff like that?
Yes, ma'am, because I took advantage of vocational rehab when I was going to Southwest Tennessee Community College and the Vanna Rock Career College. So there are programs out there. You just
Yeah,
have to be able to do your research. And with any program or any doctor, don't go to one that treats you like a broken object. Stick to the one that treats you like a whole person and a human being.
yeah, that's true. You know, cause like up here they have like, well, not where I live, but next area to me, they have places to help the children. Like they need to get in schooling, and sometimes they help them when they get a certain age. They help them get like the little summer jobs and things like that. I know VOM, is she
Yeah.
live? I know she normally be live. Is she live now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get this little content and since I really couldn't do my
This is
content yesterday. But it's been raining here. I don't see her. I don't see where she live at. I know she is, but I just don't see it on my. I'm looking on my phone. But yes, did you hear something Lynn was saying? Because she was muffled out a little bit. But did you hear something she was saying?
no, that's been about 5 minutes getting back connected to the internet.
Hey, Destiny. Oh, she been okay. Yeah, I knew she was live. I knew she normally go live, but I was already live. But thank you, Destiny. Destiny by Faith. Are you new? I was just over here sharing some information about autism. I'm finna get ready to wrap this up. And I had Lynn Lesson up here. She was sharing about her granddaughter, and she said she noticed, the signs. Oh, hey, boo, how you doing? I had been trying to go live all day. That rain and all that stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I had to wait till spring y'all get back right. I said spring y'all to get back right. I was gonna stop paying them. But it was something going on with StreamYard earlier, but we were just on here talking about autism and how people live with it and how. Don't mess with mine. I ain't had mine yet. I ain't had mine yet. Tell them what we were talking about today, the challenges of autism and how you've been managing things like that. Ty, you through with that little granddaughter. Oh, have mercy. Do y'all want them?
Yes, yes, we must remember a person with autism just has their clay arranged by God in a different way. If you listen to the gospel song, "You are the potter, I am the clay." God arranged each one of our clay in a different way. Autism isn't, a disorder that stops the person from fully functioning in life. Just like you have different degrees of, what was that? Different degrees of diabetes. There's different degrees of autism.
You said no.
Some is more autistic in a person than others. But the thing is, you can't treat a person like a broken object. You have to treat them
True.
as a fully functioning human being. And if you take your
Absolutely.
child, or one saying is an older adult, to a psychologist or a doctor, make sure that the doctor treats them as a complete person and not as a broken object that needs to be fixed, because God created each one of us with the individual and unique light. And that's one thing I always try to tell people is just because you have a label, you don't mean you have to accept the label. Just because you have a label doesn't mean your life is somehow less important or it doesn't matter. Everyone matters in God's eyes, and all his children are important. So living with autism isn't a burden like some people think it is. They just have uninformed perspective on what it is. And that's the only thing I like about Georgia Girl Everyday Wellness channel is she brings in people who actually have the condition that she's talking about. I did this last year, I did it this year, and I'll do it as many years as she will continue to have this subject in April.
I heard what you were saying, Terry. Even though I do research, I do awareness over here, but I rather hear from people that really experience these. That go along with what I read. That go along with what I know. See, I knew you knew about autism. I was glad to see Lynn came up. I couldn't get her full conversation because of the connection. And Tamika, thank you for Tamika for sharing about your son. Like I said, I salute you all because everybody look at things different. Somebody else might say having a child with autism is hard. They don't think that I have seen articles where some people have felt bad because their children end up like that. It ain't nothing, it ain't like it's the parent fault. It's just how God made you. See what I'm saying? That's how God made you. All of us have purposes out here. All of us have a purpose out here, whether we, like some of the things I go through. Sometimes, with my trials and tribulations, I said, God, keep me here for a reason. He knows my struggles. He knows my pain. He knows what I deal with. He knows the kind of person that I am. And he knows what I try to put out here in this YouTube world. And so I don't judge no one. I don't judge no one. Because I don't know what it takes for Miss Patty to get out of bed. I don't know what it takes for Terry to get out of bed every morning. I don't know what it takes for nobody in my chat to get out of their bed. Only thing we have to do is just turn to the heavens and tell God, thank you for waking us up this morning. Girl, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you sooner or later. You hear me? Good, go. So what? Oh Lord, this little girl here so bad, y'all. Do y'all want a little girl? Do y'all want a little girl? And y'all, you want Buddha? Where Buddha at? She said she want to go with Buddha. My little granddaughter, she want to go with Buddha. Where Buddha at? Buddha. My little granddaughter said she want to go with you. Lord have mercy. Buddha said she moving to Georgia. You gonna go with her? But yeah, I'm just saying. That what she said. She want to go with you, Buddha. Lord, what you gonna teach my little granddaughter? But what I'm saying, speaking from the heart, I'm just saying, you know, we don't know what it takes for Tamika to make sure her child have the things. I want to ask Tamika, do y'all have programs in your town where to help you with your child? You know how sometimes have programs to help children, you know, like make sure they get some of the things they need. You know, in some states they do that, especially with their schooling, and sometimes they might help you financial with stuff. Do they have those kind of things in your state, Tamika? Because I know in Columbus, Georgia, they have like programs that can help children with autism. They do a lot of things for them. So you know it's hard for children to go through those kind of things, especially when they have to be around a whole lot of mean kids. When I talk about mean kids, kids that like to bully others and make another child feel like less than what they are. That's what I would hate to see a child, my child,
Yes,
anybody's child, to get affected.
boy, not girls. Most of the problems I had came from boys, not girls.
You had a problem with the boys when they were bullying you?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome, Tamika. That is awesome. That is awesome. She said, you said, yes, I do. And he's in a program since he was 5. That is good. And that's good that some states are, some states does do that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking out for others. I know they do it in certain states. That's why I was asking. So Terry, you said the boys was treating you differently.
Yes, ma'am. Because especially one boy named Dennis Fair. Me and him got to fighting
Me either,
constantly,
Miss
in,
Patty.
you
I can't
know, in the
stand
fifth
bullying.
grade. And, and one thing is in Miss Brooks' class, you know.
Oh, okay. Amen, Miss Patty. Amen to that. Yes, yes. You said somebody was bullying you in class, Terry. I can't stand bullying either. When they was bullying my granddaughter a few years ago, it really messed with me mentally. Cause they had my little granddaughters. I mean, they had her, and I told y'all they had my little granddaughter like she wanted to kill herself because of the people were being so cruel to her, was saying stuff to her. And I don't know why children do that. But I was glad that I'm a praying woman. We kept on telling her she is beautiful. She can make it out her, make something out of herself. And we have to tell our children that, y'all. We have to tell our children how we feel about them. We have to let them know how important they are. That's where a lot of children are lacking at. Tell them they're doing a good job. Tell your children they're doing a good job. If my granddaughter told me I bring papers now, She said, Grandma, I did it today. I told her, you did a good job. And if it's something that she ain't did good, I said, you need to practice on that J a little bit. Help teach them. It starts at home. If you don't teach them the way to go at home, when they get out there in that school, how you expect for them to act? But it starts at home.
Exactly.
We can go over there and get VOM array because I'm about to end this in about 4 minutes. I'd have been there 2 hours. Let's go do a Georgia Girl raid at VOM channel. She's over there talking. I don't know what her topic is, but she is live. She's been live for a while. Miss Key, can you put her link in the chat? Can one of my moderators go get VOM link? She is one of my members, and I try to make sure we support all around the board. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Miss Key. Check out her dessert of the day. Check out Miss Patty. Check out Buddha Trending. Check out Terry. I'm about to wrap this up. Cucumber chat. Can somebody get her a link? Let's do a Georgia Girl raid. Because I had said if any of my members be live when I'm live, I will make sure we go there and connect with them. Let's go over there, get them a thumb up, hit that link, Georgia Girl raid. This has been a great day, even though my day started off. I couldn't get that live with StreamYard for nothing. They kept on putting a message up there saying, they kept on saying something about you can't do a live or share right now. They were investigating something. I kept on saying, stop paying y'all.
Something wrong with the server network. There was something wrong with the server network. They were doing maintenance on the back end.
Weird. My second. It's something. Buddha. I don't know what's going on today. I couldn't do my stream yesterday. I'm going to put some content out today. I just have to be in and out. But today is, like I said, doing awareness. Anybody want to get an awareness shirt? You can check out that link in the thing. And Terry, I do appreciate you as always. And Tamika, I'm at the slide y'all a little something sooner or later. Just know I do support y'all. And I do salute y'all for doing what y'all do. Like I said, when I talk about awareness, I like to put things out that I know gonna help someone. So I hope what we talked about today does help someone. Like Terry was saying, it's not challenging. It wasn't hard for him to be, you still living a normal life. Y'all see what Terry do. Terry do a lot of stuff. Because I would ask him, how do you keep up with everybody's channel? So he explained to me, I was wondering how Terry know how everybody schedules and different things like that. And he told me he got everything on everybody's channel. He got it where he can just go in and paste it. And I think that's smart. He got everything like on a tablet and stuff like that. You're welcome, Buddha. I will be doing some more awareness. I'm going to be sharing some more information about stress management, IBS. Because April have a lot of awareness month, so I will be putting out some information. Let me go over there and did y'all put VOM? Oh, there you go. Y'all go over there and get a Georgia Girl raid. I can tell I'm finna wrap this up, and I'm gonna go over there and see what they're talking
about. Outside waiting on me to ride back to the house. I'm over in my oldest sister's house.
Oh, you here?
Yes, ma'am.
But what would you tell someone that's grown? Or what would you tell an adult that is dealing with autism? And what would you tell them if they feel like
don't let anyone tell what your life is? Don't let anyone else define what your life is. You have the capacity to live your own individual life. That's the one thing. That's the one thing. Yeah. That's the one thing I would tell people is.
It was good to see you. You don't get left now. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you for coming over. It was Terry. Y'all know Minister Terry. And he was just sharing some things about him with autism. Y'all be careful out there on the road, Terry. All right. Bye-bye.
Yes,
I'm about
ma'am.
to wrap this.
Thank you.
All right. Your skies seem like they clear. Your skies seem like they clear out there. All right then, Terry. I'll see you later, okay? Do his Terry up here, everybody. He fixing to go.
Yes, ma'am.
He shared some things with us today. All right, Miss Patty. You keep on with them desserts tomorrow now. Treat yourself, Miss Patty. You don't just treat yourself. That's all I say. You work hard. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Y'all went over there and gave Latanya, I mean not Latanya, but VOM a thumbs up. They got a conversation going on over there. I appreciate everybody for coming over. Shout out to Terry. Shout out. All right, Terry. Shout out to Lynn for coming up, and thank you, Tamika, for always being supportive. Tamika's a very supportive person, y'all. And I know I be seeing her on everybody's channel, so we should continue to give Tamika love and flowers. And Tamika, I wish you much success and much luck with your baby. He's 12. I know it's challenging, but I know you're a good mother, and I think you're doing a good job. I'm finna get ready to close this out. Thanks to all my members for coming in. Oh, Job the True Patrol up today. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for the ones who shared me out. I rate StreamYard working all right now, y'all. I don't know what wrong. They're gonna start getting my money if they don't do right. All right, Terry. Y'all be safe on the road, okay? Like he got stuck somewhere. But yeah, that was Minister Terry, and he was sharing about living with autism is not as bad as people would say. You know, maybe it might be challenging, but he's an adult, and y'all see he do a lot of things. And as a child, I think he froze. But yeah, hey, well, it's good to see you. I hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. It was for educational, entertainment purposes only. So I will be continue to do more awareness on my channel. We got tomorrow be the 4th day of Dessert of the Day channel. Y'all make sure y'all check out the one. Check out Fugal Mama every morning. She gets you warmed up and get you ready for your day. Don't forget to check out Buddha, Miss Patty, Miss Key, Lynn Lesson, Trending. Who else was in here? Everybody that came in today, I hope everybody was able to, what hadn't connected with someone, hope y'all was able to make some kind of connection. And Miss Patty, this was a good show. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all can head on over to VOM. She's one of my members. She's live, so go over there and show her some support. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. If you want to check out any of my awareness shirt, I have breast cancer awareness, I have mental health awareness, I have IBS, and I have autism. This design here was like 2 years ago, but I got a new one I put out today. Y'all can check that out. If you want to support my channel, it's all up to you. Until the next time, y'all stay blessed. Bye-bye.